Hello, everyone. Let me see if I can put my title on here. Yeah. Hey, everyone. Hope y'all doing well this evening. I didn't share this on. I didn't do this live on Facebook last night, and I probably upload the full video from last night over there. But I have been doing a every night. I was going to show up at 9 o'clock, preferably for an hour, to go live as I'm working on building my platforms. And I didn't quite. Hey, Hornet, how you doing? Thanks for coming in from my YouTube family. And didn't quite think things through, I guess. But that's how life is, right? And this is, my Becoming Her series, and I'll be 50 Saturday. I'll be 50 years old Saturday. I'm not gonna be on here long because, and I'll go into that a little bit. My mom, has to have a testing done in the morning, testing procedure. So you have to drink that stuff, right? And she's having a trouble drinking the stuff. And the more so I think of her nerves, just the whole thing. I'm like, Mom, it's just pill camera test, not be nothing too invasive. But I told her, Mom, remember your faith. But she's just really nervous and doesn't want to drink the stuff. So it's like dealing with a child almost. Like, I have to just take a step back, just, come to my room and just take a break. Hey, whoever else is on. And I just had to come. That's why tonight's live is titled, Becoming Her while still, caring for others in the chaos, something like that I put on there. But you get my drift. There's never a dull moment. There's never a dull moment in my household. Never a dull moment. Hey, Cece, how you doing, sis? There's never a dull moment in my household. But I'm still maintaining. I'm still becoming her. I'll be 50 Saturday. I'm still becoming her. On this road to 50, I'm still blooming in the midst of all the chaos. I'm still blooming. Still on my healing journey. I can't drop the ball. But I still keep going. I can't have a soft life, as they call it. Thank you, Cece. I can't have a soft life. I got too much stuff. And this is therapeutic for me too, because I was planning. I had said every night I'm gonna get on at 9 p.m. and I was just doing it over on YouTube outside at night to bring you all in because, y'all my family too, right? So I started on Facebook, but my mom's got to have a testing done in the morning, and when you have to drink the stuff, right? I can, but not right now, CC. Not right now. I guess it's just not in the cards right now. I know it can happen. I know the Lord, or it'll happen in His time, and then that's what I'm learning. That on this road to 50, that's what I'm learning. That it's all in His time, and it's not in my time. And I know exactly choosing something soft to do this week. Oh, you're telling me to choose something, girl? I wouldn't even know where to even begin. To be honest, CC. Like really, I have now so many. I have so many obligations that are needed. Like they're not like, okay, I can give them to somebody else. I really can't give them to somebody else. Like, yeah, I can just say fall and say, okay, yeah, I can't do it, but it won't get done due to certain circumstances. The grandkids, they won't be able to get to school. It'll be hard for them to get to school on a regular basis, because they don't ride the bus. So it's a lot of things, my mom and I've told her would I get upset with her, I'm like, look, Mom, well, how are you a nurse? Because I'm not doing this no more. Right, exactly. I'm planning to try to relax on my birthday. I wanted to go out of town, but that wasn't foreseeable right now. But I do have some stuff planned, and I didn't want a big party or nothing like that because I don't do a bunch of parties and stuff. But and then I was gonna do a big birthday dinner, and I'm like, I just wanted some me time. But I am gonna be doing, of course, even though it's work. When you're an entrepreneur, this work is not just work because I'm not working for somebody else, but Yeah, and I just sit in the car and eat some ice cream with your favorite treat. Yeah, I plan on doing that every year for my birthday. I always go. And you know how you get the little birthday coupons from the different restaurants or whatever. I used to go and hit all of them up, within like an hour span or like, that week or whatever. And I go and hit all of them up and just get my little stuff. I would go to Starbucks and get my coffee or I know Bunt Cake does the little buntlet thing. I'll go and get that. Then a lot of other restaurants sometimes they'll have little deals, but I usually will go and just do that and just or sit at the bar. And I think one last year, I think I sat at the bar at Applebee's, just had me one of the little tipsy topsy whatever their drinks are, and just sat there and ate and had me a little drink. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do something like that later on that afternoon probably, because it is Saturday. But that morning, of course, I'll be working at the event we're doing at the Vendor Street. So, but that's fun stuff. So I'm good with that. He said even if it's just sitting in the restroom and breathing for an extra 10. I try that sometimes too. And I do, and I will come around in my room for the most part, and and I chill. I'll be in here a lot of times, just chilling in my room. Just my mom hates that term, chilling, but I'll be in here and I just either I'm on social media or I'm working on a project or writing or doing something like that. Or even a lot of times I'll pull up because I don't watch regular TV anymore. So I'll pull up a good Lifetime movie on my computer and lay there in my bed. Because my computer is like side. So I lay there and I watch that movie, and I just relax. Sometimes I watch a couple of them. In a row, minus the grandkids running in. But 'cause we do have a full house. But yeah, I do take those moments to just relax and sometimes because I say, even with the business, I can't work all the time. And when you work from home and you work for yourself, sometimes you forget to shut off. You forget to write. Exactly. You forget to just not do nothing. Right. No TV, no right, exactly, you forget to do that. And so it's like, but I'll get me a good movie sometimes, and I like I said, watch it on there on Netflix or a lot of time I just pick one on YouTube, because the Lifetime movies are on YouTube, and I just watch me a good movie or two, and just enjoy it and relax and have that time. But like I said, with her having to get this procedure done, she's a little nervous, which is understandable to a certain extent, but you can't sabotage yourself. And, those are the kind of conversations we have to have. My mom is very stubborn. I love her, but she's very stubborn. But yeah, so right now, she's drinking her stuff every 10 to 15 minutes. And we all know what the stuff is, but you got to go get, some testing done. But, and she does not want to drink it, did not want to drink it. And, so, but she's drinking it. And I think she may have, from the looks of it, look like she might have a cup, maybe two more to go. But yeah, I said I'm at least come try to hop on here for a little bit before I won't be able to do. Last night I did my full hour. Right, I know. That's why I say I understand to a certain extent, but I got this told her, Mom, you got to put your big girl panties on. This is for your benefit. To see what's going on with you. You gotta, come on now. But yeah, I don't like it either. I had to let's see, I had to drink it. What's it? When did I go? Because I had to go for some testing. I want to say it's been a few. Actually, it was right before last year's expo. Yeah, it's been that long. Yeah, it was right before last year's expo. I had to go get a procedure done with my dad. He took me and everything, and sat there with me. And but yeah, that night I couldn't drink nothing. I couldn't eat nothing, and I had to drink some stuff. Hey, Keisha, I had to drink some stuff, and and so they do the when you do the testing and the procedure or whatever, you can't eat or drink anything, and after a certain time, and nothing. But she's supposed to be able to have water and stuff after she finishes drinking the that stuff you have to drink, and I'm calling it stuff, but we all know what it is. But she just nervous, and I had to come in here and take my little breather and just calm myself down because I'm like, Lord Jesus, got me in there telling her, look, if you don't get stuff to get done, you don't do this, you're going to a nursing home. Which no, I know it's not happening. I know I'm not putting my mom in a nursing home. Like all the way she'll go to the nursing home is if something happens to me. Like, and I think still then she'll probably get herself together. My daddy wouldn't, do that. Deborah, how would you feel if you couldn't talk at all? I don't know. I honestly don't know, but I will say that I do understand about having a disability or a deficit because and I've shared this before. I can't hear. I'm hard of hearing on my right ear. I actually wear a hearing aid. So Hornet, yeah, I would have to deal with it, make the best of it if I couldn't talk. Yeah, I'm a writer anyway, so I probably would be fine, right, Cece? I probably would be just perfectly fine because I'm more of a writer, honestly. Anyway, this talking stuff is like new within the past maybe 3, 4 years, maybe. Yeah, so I probably would be perfectly fine, actually. Hornet, yeah, Hornet asked, you on YouTube, how would I feel if I couldn't talk at all? Yeah, I probably would be fine. Yeah, I probably would be perfectly fine if I couldn't talk. Sure would. But I'm like, nope. But yeah, I said I'm gonna stay on here until she called me, so y'all know when the phone black out, cause y'all know I got a call, and so I probably won't even say bye. I'll probably just go ahead and end the live. But 'cause I'm gonna check on her in a few minutes. I ain't gonna wait too long, cause she had to drink that cup, and then she has to drink another one. Yeah, self care. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, self care is important. And like I said, I do try to do little stuff for myself, and find that time, even if it's just watching a little movie or something, and take that time for myself, just to relax a little bit. But yeah, it's just life be life and right, life be life and. But in the midst of all that, I'm still becoming her. I'm still becoming me. Yes, I am. Right, exactly. I'm still becoming me. Like I said, I know Keisha, you got your birthday coming up too, and mine is coming up, and like, yeah, about to be 50. We about to be 50. I think you my same age. I think you might get correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm about to be 50 years old. So that's why I said, I'm celebrating me, even with the photo shoot and everything. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna celebrate me, and this is how I decided I wanted to celebrate me. I'll have these lasting memories, that y'all gonna see the rest of the pictures later. But I did share that one on there earlier with the light bluish color shirt on, like blue green kind of like shirt. That was one of them. But I'll be sharing the rest of them soon. But yeah, I took that time to celebrate me. 'Cause, we're always celebrating other people. Even though new Keisha was making the gift baskets and all that stuff, that's about celebrating other people, right? But we gotta celebrate ourselves too. Gotta celebrate ourselves. So that's what I'm doing. I'm celebrating myself right now. I'm gonna celebrate myself, but I say I'm not gonna, just not get on here. Like I said, I set a goal for myself that I was gonna go live. I had planned on going live every night this week leading up to my birthday, an hour each night. Tonight might be cut a little short, because like I said, um, going through that whole process. So, you know, in caregiver mode. But so I won't be on here I won't get my whole hour in. May the 2nd. And is yours right behind mine, or 'cause I remember they were real close. When is yours, Keisha? I know it was real close to mine. But yeah, mine's May 2nd. Mine is Saturday. And yeah, you if you're not doing that, we'll be up at all the vendors at Vendor Street right there on Fabian, across from the Family Affair Daycare. We'll be there from 10 to 5. I'll probably be there from maybe 10 to 2. But we're having a special like Mother's Day event, shopping event. So come on out if you can get a chance, stop by. Yes, trust me, I will set aside a day to give myself and self care. Right. Is that hold on. Okay, yours is the fifth. Hold on. Let me scroll back up. Yours is the eighth. Okay, I know it was somewhere close to mine. Okay. So yes, girl. And I don't know if you turning 50 or not. I can't remember for sure. I can't remember for sure. But you said, oh yes. Hold on, I'm trying to read your other comment. Trust me, I will set aside a day to give myself and self care. Thanks for been living a lot lately. Right, exactly. Need a break. Right. I get it. I understand. That's why I say, I need a break. But I am gonna, at least like I said, after the event Saturday, I'm gonna try to maybe go somewhere and just have me a little treat or something somewhere. Probably do it before I come home. Okay, okay, Keisha. Yeah, we'll be out there. We'll have tables outside and inside. So yeah, come on by. We'll be there. But yeah, and I designed me a birthday shirt too. That's kind of similar to the flyer that I shared. So I gotta pick that up Friday. Yeah, I gotta pick up that Friday at Our Sunshine where my son works at. So, but yeah, I'm celebrating me. So I was like, like everybody, they love Deborah. They, give me things, but I need to celebrate me too. And at 10 o'clock, it's gonna start at 10. Technically it's till 5, and depending on how things going, I may end up staying till 5, but more than likely, girl, it's gonna be hot. I might not be I might not be there till the 5. If I do, I'm be like, look, I'm going on the east side and I see y'all. but I probably be heading back home though. Yeah. Well, not heading back home, but I'll probably be leaving there around then, depending on the weather though. But yeah. Yep. But it's gonna be a fun thing. So if you're it's for vendors that have their stuff in set up in there. I don't know if people could rent table. I think I'm trying to remember if she rented tables out to people who aren't a part of it or not. But yeah, she's got like a whole program. Catherine at the the owner. Yeah, she's got a whole program. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do something. You say okay, send me your favorite place for coffee. Hold on. Trying to read. Trying to get it. Okay, send me your favorite place for coffee and my favorite place for coffee. Hold on. I'm trying to read, Keisha. Or refresh your drink and sweet treat so I can bring you something. Oh, it's so sweet. I'll tell you that I love Starbucks. And their refreshers are actually pretty good. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And hey, I might pull up at your job when they like, hey, Keisha, come outside. Because are you at the one about our sunshine? I'm like, look, come outside. I got you something. But yeah, you say you enjoy gifting my ladies and phenomenal ladies. Thank you. I appreciate that. And we have to support each other and lift each other up, because like yeah, we don't anybody else go I ain't saying nobody else gonna do it, but like we gotta recognize each other and when we're all just because we're all living life, we're all going through okay, I got you. We're all living daily lives. Everybody go through all different kind of things, you never know when somebody just might see you right. Might need a hello, how you doing? A hey sis, you okay? Or here $5 gift card. It ain't gotta be nothing elaborate, nothing big. It could be a nice little meme, or a nice little inbox card or something. Just showing that like, hey, I see you. You doing good. I'm proud of you. Keep going. Right. Hey, Natisha, how you doing? Shout out to Natisha. She is a photographer that I just recently met. We haven't met in person yet, but I will be at her at so She Ministries, right? She Ministries. I will be at her event in September, a vendor. Yes, yes. I understand, Keisha. Yeah, life be life, and girl, life has been lifing. But yeah, life has been life, and so I get it. I get it. Yeah. How you doing? How are you doing, Tisha? And tell me if I'm not saying your name right. But yeah, you guys, are you still doing the drawing? Yeah, we do. We got to meet one day. I thought I heard my dog up under there. We have to meet one day. But yeah, and I know the stuff you were talking about with the caregiving, your families, Natisha. I know you didn't get on at the beginning, but you said you're hold on. How comfortable you are with a completely blind person touching your face. I'm just trying to be respectful. Okay. But so yeah, Natisha. Okay, you gonna come join? Hold on. Okay, yes, I remember you was talking about that lie, your lie that day you were talking about the caregiving and seeing about your people and all those things. I was like, yeah, I definitely know what you mean because I have to do that with my mom. The doctors. I just recently got like for this procedure she got to go to tomorrow over there. Well, we all call it MCG. It's always gonna be MCG. And I had to get I had to do power to had to get her to sign papers for her so we can kind of sort of power of attorney so that I could get her my chart records attached to mine, so that I could open up, she don't have no regular smartphone. She don't want all that. She don't like all that stuff. But so I had to get all that stuff done. That was a whole process there. So it's just a lot of stuff, and when you caring for your parents and yeah, and it's like sometimes it's like, oh my goodness, like I was done raising children and try to back away from the grandkids a little bit. They get older, but it's like, Lord Jesus, but I wouldn't have it any other way though. That's my mama. She been there for me through so much, so much. So and I'm gonna be there for her the same way. Me and my dad just be holding down for her, Yeah, just y'all know recently I had to, go with him to get his eyes. He had eyelid surgery. That was a thing that we never knew existed. To the file they told him like, yeah, yeah, this is a thing. You just if it's we long we let the insurance company know that it's necessary, it's not cosmetic for you. And they approved it. They approved it. Yes, it's a struggle with it, but them not being alone health. Right, exactly. Like I'm saying, we, are here together in the same household. So yeah, they're not by themselves. My brother comes by and, checks on everything, but I'm the ultimate, caregiver. So yeah, it can be a lot sometimes, but still trying to live life for yourself, trying to stay sane and all the things, but I pray and trust God and he gets me through it all though. He gets me through it all. But I'm gonna get ready to hop on off of here because I gotta go back there and help her drink her rest of her stuff before in the morning. And my dad's already worried. He's like, they're gonna turn her around. They're gonna da, da, da. I'm like, Dad, we're not gonna, we're just gonna be calm and we're just gonna be calm and everything. It just, I'm gonna go around there and help her finish drinking the stuff she has to drink. And yeah, get that part over with. And then I can get ready to go to bed. So thank y'all for hanging out here with me. I did get 30 minutes of my live in. I'm planning my goal is to go live every night this week for my birthday leading up to my birthday Saturday. So and it's at 9 o'clock at night. And last night I actually just did it over on YouTube, but tonight I was like, what, let me bring in my family, my Facebook family, let me bring them in too. And but yeah, but if y'all not subscribed to me over there on YouTube, hop over to Hairbet Stocks on YouTube. Good night to you too, Natisha. Good night. I'm getting ready to hop off, like I said, so I can go around there with her too. But yeah, if y'all not subscribed to me on YouTube, subscribe. And if y'all not actually subscribed, you're following me on here. But if you're not subscribed to me on here, subscribe. Subscribe. You won't regret it. But yeah, but I am, and just check out my content if y'all like it. If not, to each their own. But yeah, you guys have a wonderful night, and I'm gonna go around here and get back to my caregiving duties and my daughter duties. All the things. But and I will see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, tomorrow is Wednesday night. We have author Mary Roberts. Actually, I'll be on with her at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow here on Facebook and YouTube as well. Author Mary Roberts, and she's from the Augusta area, so a lot of you may know her as well. So, but yeah, I'll see you guys later. And y'all have a good night. You're welcome, Keisha. And yeah, we'll talk. Send me a message. All right. Good night, you guys.